Boom! What's good, my people? We are definitely back again for another one, and the one and only Mystelics Vlogs. Welcome to our Mystelics Vlogs. Welcome back, my people. I said that boom there, and guys, I feel that in my throat, man. Hey, big up one time, big up yourself one time for tuning in to yet another Mystelics Vlogs right there, guys. We are back with it for another one. If you have not done so, definitely check the previous one before. But of course, guys, welcome back to another Vibrations, and of course, this is where I tend to react to a number of videos taking place where in Dominica, the Caribbean, and the rest of the world by extension. So with that said, guys, definitely give this video a thumbs up. I would appreciate that, and of course, that causes the algorithm of YouTube to push the videos further and further. So please, right now, guys, click this video a thumbs up. Well, give this video a thumbs up right now. I would appreciate that. And of course, with that said, guys, if you have not done so, definitely become a Mystelics family right there by subscribing, clicking the bell, and turning on that post notifications so you can get all the videos as they tend to come through. Now, guys, I'm gonna be making mention of a few individuals, for which we have this individual right there, who apparently, from my understanding, has an interesting story. This was apparently brought about by Emo News right there, and of course, the individual is known as Iyanka Dorival is her name right there, guys, and she leaves a mark at the University of the West Indies Cave Hill campus, I think in Barbados, and of course has captured valedictorian of the graduating class of 2020 to 2021 right there, guys. Now, guys, I think from her story, I think based on my understanding, I'm not sure if I have it correct, but I believe it was her who was denied the first time, and of course when she applied again, she got through and now is the valedictorian, outstanding individual in the academic field right there. She's not the only one, guys. There is also this individual who apparently is also from Dominica. Let me zoom in on him as well so you guys can definitely see, and of course his name is Leslie Lewis from Dominica, and of course the Penville massive area. Big up yourself one time. He of course is in the Montserrat region, and this is him doing his thing as well. I also believe he was in China before, guys, and of course moved back to Dominica. Things didn't work out in Dominica, then moved to Montserrat, and of course he ended up being a part of the police force right there, as you can pretty much tell in his uniform. And he is one of the most outstanding individuals when it comes down to what he did. This is what you can see right there. His achievements are pretty much remarkable. There's a number of them right there. And of course, this was for the year 2021. And these are his colleagues right there. Also fellow Dominicans, also fellow individuals from Penville. And of course, the one on the left was best recruit in 2016. Of course, the one on the right of the individual was best recruit in 2019. And of course, the individual in the police uniform or police attire is the best recruit in 2021, as we can go back and see that he has a number of trophies and of course awards when it comes down to this situation right there. So guys, definitely without a shadow of a doubt, please give these individuals a thumbs up in this here video right there. Iyanka or Inka, I hope I pronounced it properly, and as well as Leslie, of course, for being outstanding Dominicans overseas. It's rather interesting that we are always outstanding when it comes down to the overseas aspect, when we tried in Dominica and it doesn't seem to work out in Dominica. But of course, that shows our talent and skills. Doesn't mean that we in Dominica don't have talent and skills, guys. It is just that we tend to lack the opportunities for us to shine. It is very clear when individuals who want to do something for themselves go overseas and do the same thing that they have tried to do, and of course elevate to that standing. So kudos to them for definitely doing their thing right there. Now, guys, with that said, we actually got a letter from APP. Of course, APP is still in the runnings right there, and this is the letter that we actually received. You can pretty much see the logo right there, guys, of the Alternative People's Party. And of course, as of October 22nd, 2021, they wrote this letter right there stating, a press release, by the way, a 16-member delegation of the Alternatives People's Party, APP, representing 12 constituencies, met in Congress on Wednesday, October 20th, 2021, to fulfill the mandate of the party's founders conclave of October 10, 2021. The founders mandate was of course offered on the strength of Article 21 and so forth and so forth. Anyways, guys, with that said, as we scroll down right there, guys, we can pretty much see they made 3 points when it comes down to certain observations. They stated that a 7-member transitory executive body will lead the party's efforts in ironing out an impasse which is currently taking place in the public's eye. Of course, we know about the whole situation that has been taking place involving, you know, who to trust and who not to trust. And of course, the whole entire executive board resigned as a result of what was taking place. But it seems like they have come together again. The founders, by the way, I think one founder is missing. I will not say much on that one. But of course, the founders who founded the party are back again. Of course, we still don't know who exactly the founders are, considering that we got a letter. Well, not a letter. It was some sort of a minutes briefing of individuals who were part of that that meeting, not necessarily being the founders. Even though they were called the founders of the party, they were not the founders at all. But this is still up for grabs, and who exactly is the founders, I guess as time goes by we'll get to know what that is. Anyways guys, back to the letter right there. Number 2, notice to be served to the electoral office of Dominica on the decision of the 3rd Congress, and I think they have 3 Congress meetings amongst the party. Anyways, the APP leadership will not make any further public announcements and deliberations until and unless a general congress is held and complement of administrative, political, and strategic leaders would have been appointed and announced. We, the duly recognized and legal constituted body of Dominica APP, the APP party, would like to thank the general public for the continued support, and we pledge that the party's leaders will do what is necessary to represent the founders' vision, which is enshrined in the letter and the spirit of the constitution right there. So guys, I don't know if you guys noticed, from my understanding of this, it seems like the leader who was the leader of the APP party is no longer the leader of the APP party. I'm not exactly sure where she has gone, what exactly is the whole speculation as this, but they stated that they're not going to be making any more public appearances until everything has been ironed out. And of course, I think they stated that the 7-member delegation would of course try to go out there and try to do damage control when it comes down to what took place within that very party. Sometimes guys, we try to bring people in who we think are the best, who have done or are okay based of our knowledge, and then all of a sudden when money comes in or when some sort of affiliation, when they reach to another level, we get to see some completely different individual than who we thought was there. It stated that money doesn't necessarily change you, it just pushes you out there to show yourself as to who you really are. It's rather interesting that this took place with the APP party, but I guess they're still in the running, and hopefully they will get to correct all the mistakes that was done, the destruction that was done, I must say, in the party, and of course hopefully they will be able to contend as a result of this whole situation, this debacle that took place right there. Anyways guys, with that said, continuing the whole political arena, apparently in Grandbay there's some by-election that will be taking place. I'm still not sure what exactly is taking place when it comes down to the by-election in Grandbay. Has the date been announced? Who exactly is the representative? But apparently we have some sort of representative that was some sort of representative for the St. Joe constituency, who's not a representative anymore but is now a representative in Grandbay.
I have come to Grandbay tonight to personally endorse the nomination of former government minister and senior party stalwart. Former government minister and senior party stalwart, Dr. Vince Henderson.
Vince Henderson is the one we're talking about right there, guys. He was the former ambassador. Ambassador Vince Henderson, soon to be parliamentary representative for Grandbay. News reaching this VNG network, I'm guessing, suggests Ambassador Henderson has been selected as an individual to contest the soon to be held by-election, I think it's BI elections, in Grandbay constituency. National Security, Blackmore, and other DLP officials were spotted in the mountain area of the constituency today, allegedly laying the groundwork. For those of you who don't know who Vince Henderson is, this is the individual right there. I remember when they was having a whole talk in Washington DC as a result of monies disappearing, $1.2 billion, and when it comes down to free and fair elections, and of course the case was brought forth in Washington DC, and I believe he was there in this whole regard to try to defend the other side. But there's another thing that I'm seeing right there, guys, and it's rather interesting that we have to point this out, but this is it right there. And guys, I saw this post right there stating, of course, this is I think it's some sort of group, Grandbay Disciples they call themselves. I think it's a Twitter group or it's a Facebook group, one of them. Breaking news: the haters of Grandbay are calling some hand-picked some small business owners in Grandbay and telling them that their loans have been approved at 8 Bank. Interesting. Now we are talking about the same loans which were available after Hurricane Maria. All of a sudden, with a by-election coming up, they are calling some small business owners in Grandbay, talking about a loan at 8 Bank is approved. Guess you will collect after the by-election. Rather interesting. So apparently they had some loans given small businesses who for some reason or the other were not able to get these loans or were not approved at that time. But as soon as there's by-elections, they have been calling small business owners stating, hey guys, we have some loans for you guys, come and get the loans right there, because of by-elections. Anyways guys, with that said, let us see what happens. I think that Saki should put those drums to some good use for a change and march down to the financial center with the entire community behind them and tell Scares we've come to collect the debt, the overdue debt owed to Grandbay. We've come for him. and to make good on all those big ideas that Ed Regis had for Grandbay that they ridiculed and criticized. The person couldn't spell ridicule and criticize properly. Anyways, if Sakis can be at the burial beating the drums to lay him to rest, it's time to use it to march into the city demanding that Scary tell us of all the big ideas that they ridicule and criticize. Guys, to tell you honest truth, I have no idea what they did in Grandbay. What have they done in Grandbay? Kind of reminds me of Portsmouth. What have they done in Portsmouth? What? Maybe it's just me that phony or something. Maybe it's me that not seeing. But what exactly have they done in Grandbay, brothers and sisters? I know they had to try to clear up the park the other day. Did they clear it up? Hopefully they cleared it up, or it's still a grazing field for cows. What exactly have they done in Grandbay, brothers and sisters? Furthermore, why are they taking somebody from St. Joe and then putting into Grandbay? Shouldn't the Grandbay people be the ones who are, hey, we are the ones who should be putting somebody who wants to represent us? Shouldn't they be the ones to decide these things? Yet still, they are taking somebody from apparently St. Joe. Who? Guys, I'm confused. Aren't the people the ones who are supposed to be selecting who they want to represent them on whichever ticket? I could be wrong. Maybe things have changed so vastly that we have lost sight of what exactly is, and then instead of the people put in, we have the other people who are part of the oligarchy choosing people from different constituencies to come and represent Grandbay. And I don't think the Grandbay people are very much happy about this very same thing right there, because there's also another thing that I saw stating that apparently the individual that they are putting is a disgrace, apparently. But no, I don't know. Anyways, guys, based off the letter right there, it states the ones that Ed had for Grandbay, and of course, and a commitment to begin working on them. But when I've seen this thing and I'm wondering what exactly has happened in Grandbay. Guys, what exactly has happened in Grandbay for the representations of the people of Grandbay, especially on the DLP ticket, to then say, hey guys, we have been doing things for you guys for so long that you have to put us back. It's only vital that people who have done things for Grandbay should go back or give somebody else a chance. True or false? Why then is the oligarchy on top saying, no guys, we need to get somebody else from some other constituency to come and represent you guys in there? I don't know.
No disrespect for no Grandbarian. We have people in Grandbay that could represent Grandbay people. But Grandbay people self have problem with all representative they send up, putting people there, and they still complaining, oh, guys,
really and truly, what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts? What is going on in the minds of the people? I remember some time about where the people were saying no Mava, no vote.
No Mava, no vote. No Mava,
Yet still the people still voted for whoever they put in place of Mava right there. Now we're seeing another situation where Ed, of course, passed away, and of course Grandbay needs a representative. But on the other hand of representation, they're taking somebody else from some other constituency as if Grandbay doesn't have proper people to represent them. So they have to take somebody else from some other constituency. Am I confused right there? Or is Vince Henderson from Grandbay? Maybe I'm confused. I must be confused, because that doesn't make any sense to me. You mean to tell me that there's literally nobody worthy in Grandbay to represent the Grandbay people? So they have to take somebody from outside, and Grandbay people just stay there like this? It kind of reminds me of this video that I saw. And the people, oh guys, listen to this video right there. Let me bring that back for you guys right there. The people are rejoicing. The people are rejoicing on the basis that Reggie is saying it's not his business for him to know what happened to the money. The same money that can be used to help school, to help boost up education, to help do things in the community that actually brings, and the people are clapping. They are clapping, saying, yes, we agree with you. We don't need to know what happened to the $1.2 billion. You don't want to know what happened with the $1.2 billion, brothers and sisters? And that is stuff that can actually help you out. What kind of confusing world we living in there? Guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment box below, please. Please and thank you. I would appreciate that right there. No doubt about it. I would very much appreciate that right there. Anyways, guys, I have to do another video. I think I'll drop that video later on today, because I think I'm dropping this video tomorrow, which is today for you guys. And this video is still in my head. People are literally clapping and shouting and jumping for joy on the basis that this individual is saying that he doesn't need to know where the money is, and that is the same type of money that can be used to help them. Help their children. Of course, we know about the whole problems about hey guys, let me leave that alone. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. right there. And of course, this is pretty much all about for this year Mystelics Vlogs. I want to do a video on this whole Al Jazeera signature of Lennox kind of thing. I will be posting that on my Facebook page, Mystelics. You probably see it floating up somewhere on top there, guys. Definitely subscribe and turn on a post notification, but definitely go and follow me on Mystelics, so when I post that video, you guys can definitely get to know when it is dropped or has dropped, because I know I did it last time and Al Jazeera took down the video, unfortunately. But I want to do another one, because there's a lot of things that people are saying that doesn't make any sense at all. Nonsense, literal foolishness, on speculations on things that you don't know if it's true or not, yet still you're running with speculations versus the facts that were presented. But I will be talking about that on that vibrations right there, guys. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next Mystelics Vlogs. Be real, be positive, tell wicked people them to stop their dirty ways, brothers and sisters, their wicked, evilous ways. With that said, that's the most high as always. And definitely, guys, stay prayed up. Welcome to our Mystelics Vlogs.
One day I will blow. Something we gon' show. Wow, this life is a constant uphill battle, but it's also filled with some beautiful moments.